between, especially about the rebellion. The summit was attended by all the presidents of the 7 IGAD countries. There was, of course, Prime Minister Desalegn of Ethiopia, President Museveni of Uganda, President Uhuru Kenyatta, also the President of Somalia, President of Djibouti, the President of the Sudan, Umar al-Bashir, and also the President Salva Kiir Mayardit of the Republic of South Sudan. In attendance also was Dr. Riek Machar, who was representing his rebel movement. The head of state met and insisted that there must be the way forward for the resolution of the conflict in South Sudan. There was a general meeting in which all the heads of state participated and expressed their concern that they want peace for the people of South Sudan who have suffered for so long. President Salva Kiir Mayardit asserted his commitment to see that peace comes to South Sudan. Equally, the rebel leader, Dr. Riek Machar, was also asked to make his comments and to express his wish that he must also be committed to see that fighting stops in South Sudan. Also, the former detainees were also allowed to express their statement, say their statement, in which they also committed themselves that they would want peace come to the people of South Sudan who have suffered for so long. After that general meeting, yesterday, there was a face-to-face meeting between President Salva Kiir Mayardit and Dr. Riek Machar. This was a strict meeting in which the IGAD president asked them that they should present the peace to the region and to the people of South Sudan. The meeting continued between President Salva Kiir Mayardit and his assistants and Dr. Riek Machar representing the rebels from 2 p.m. in the afternoon up to about 10 o'clock at night, in which the two leaders then went to report to the IGAD heads of state from 10 p.m. in the night up to nearly 2 a.m. in the morning. The good news is that President Salva Kiir Mayardit dedicated again and asserted the commitment to end the war in South Sudan. 1. 2, that he would also be the executive president to lead the next transitional period until, of course, the elections are conducted according to the terms of the peace agreement that will be concluded. Dr. Riek Machar also, the rebel movement, also expressed his commitment to end the war and no further fighting, and instructed also his rebel troops not to move or to make any attacks on the forces of the Republic of South Sudan. Dr. Riek Machar also told the African heads of state and expressed to His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit that he is the executive president of the Republic of South Sudan and that he is ready to work with His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit. Of course, there will be a continuation of the peace agreement in which both parties have agreed that our two committees in Addis Ababa, led by our chief negotiators on the side of South Sudan, that is Honorable Nial Deng Nial, and on the side of the rebels, led by Taban Dengai, these two will continue in order to finish the spirit of having a peace agreement and an end to war. As I said, His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit, of course, assured the leaders that there will be no further fighting and that the war should end as he speaks. So this is a great way forward. Now the two parties have been given 15 days to come back and consult with their constituencies. So His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit will talk to the people of South Sudan, his citizens, in order to inform them of all this great progress in the peace process so that the war should come to an end in our country. We should all congratulate President Salva Kiir Mayardit for the great effort he has done in his attempts to bring peace to South Sudan and to confirm his statement that he will never take his people of South Sudan back to war again. It was an excellent presentation. He was congratulated by Prime Minister Desalegn and all the presidents of IGAD countries. Dr. Riek also was appreciated and congratulated for accepting that there must be peace in South Sudan and for accepting that President Salva Kiir Mayardit is the executive president of the Republic of South Sudan. The structures of the transitional government is the only part that has not yet been agreed. President Salva Kiir Mayardit and our delegation is clear of the structures which the president himself will explain to the public. Also, the rebels have also given the proposal for the structure. That is the only part which is yet to be completed, and President Salva Kiir Mayardit will complete and inform the people of South Sudan, the party, the government, of how these structures are going to continue. But we can assure you it has been one of the most successful IGAD meetings in as far as the issue of the rebellion in our country. We have to assure all our citizens that our president has expressed that there should be no further fighting except in self-defense. And the same thing, Dr. Riek has also told his rebels that they should not cause fighting anymore. So let us watch and see whether the statement of last night will be translated on the side of the rebels to be implemented as said by the leader, Dr. Riek Machar. As far as the government of South Sudan is concerned, of course, the statement of the president is a constitutional responsibility with an organized army with orders. Definitely our forces have always been obeying the cessation of hostilities except in cases of self-defense. So I would like to express these few words on behalf of our president. We should congratulate him for his commitment to stop fighting in our country. And ask all our citizens, including those in the enemy's camp, it is time for you now to come out. We don't see any reason why they should remain in the camps. They are a part of this country, and if President Salva Kiir Mayardit also had a face-to-face meeting with Dr. Riek Machar, I think there is no reason why those who are in the camps for fears of their life, when the government, a responsible government, has actually responsible for their lives. So I hope this will encourage our citizens in the enemy's camps throughout to come back to join the rest of South Sudan in order for us to strengthen and support the peace process that has started since last night. الرئيس سلفا كير ميارديت كالرئيس دستوري بكل سلطاته في هذا الدولة. فهذا الحل المسؤوليات سوف يقدم له لو يكون جزء من الحكومة، ده يناقش في اتفاقية السلام بين طرفين. The President Salva Kiir Mayardit is the executive president with the powers in the constitution. جد هذا التفاصيل ده طبعا ده كله الإشاعات اللي بيحصل، لأنه الحوار سوف يستمر عشان يخد التفاصيل بتاعت الاتفاق السلام بين الطرفين. ده هيطلع الحقائق وإيه دور رياض مشار هيكون في الحكومة ومنصبه هيكون إيه، ده هيطلع في الاتفاق. والمعروف إنه الطرفين اتفقوا لابد حرب يقيف، وإن احنا سوف نكون في سلام، وإن الرئيس سلفا كير ميارديت هو رئيس هذا الدولة.